Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am making a chicken curry today. The kitchen has been extremely busy and it's getting colder and colder. All my jumpers are out now because it's freezing. So I thought I'll make comfort food, and as you might know, if you've been on the channel before, chicken curry is my absolute comfort food. So I thought I will add and make like a warming, comforting chicken curry without any marinade. Just the masala and the whole spices that I'm going to add are going to make it nice and warm, just like a hug on a plate. Let's get cooking. Before that, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. And I think you guys will love the recipe because it's simple, and if you have been making my recipes, you will have all those spices. The only thing you would have to buy is some chicken, but the rest of the ingredients are store covered ingredients. So let's get cooking. So I'm just going to start with a lot of onions. So I've only got medium sized red onion. I think I'm gonna use that many. I am cooking for 4 like always, and I'm just going to thinly slice these, so that should be an easy one. For this recipe I need a little bit more oil, so I'm using 5 to 6 tablespoons of oil in this. Now I'm going to add some whole spices. The combination is very slightly different to what I use normally, so I'm going to use broken up bay leaves. So I've got 2 to 3 here. Good 4 to 6 cardamom pods. Then I've got black pepper, a good like a teaspoon of black pepper. 6 to 8 cloves. And I've got some dried Kashmiri chilies here, 4 of them, just tear open. A teaspoon of cumin and the onions. So today I haven't used any cinnamon because I don't want the cinnamon flavor in this today. So I'm going to give the onions 10 minutes, and I'm going to prep lots of other things while that's going on. So this is still frying. It's been 8 minutes. I'll give it 2 more minutes, and in that time I'm going to chop up 4 to 5 tomatoes and some ginger garlic. So in the red onions it is like a little bit trickier to tell, you know, if it's the right color, but I gave it 10 minutes and they have changed color. They smell amazing. It's time to add the ginger and garlic. So I finally chopped 6 to 8 garlic cloves and a good 1-inch piece of ginger, and I'm just going to give this 2 minutes. And I'm chopping the tomatoes into thin strips as well. Just thinly slice all the tomatoes. I'm now going to give this a good 10 minutes. So you can cook this on medium heat. You can put a lid on or not put. It's up to you. I like to put it so it makes the tomatoes nice and mushy. I'll give this 10 minutes. And in the 10 minutes that the chicken is cooking, I'm going to prep the chicken. Oh, sorry, the masala is cooking. I'm going to prep the chicken. And today I really need to get some chicken on the bones to give that extra flavor, which I desperately need for the chicken curry. So as always, I've got 10 chicken thighs for 4 people, just so that if anything's left over, we can eat it tomorrow. And as always, I am just going to get rid of the extra fat little bits. So they are 10 chicken thighs on the bone, no skin, and tidy them up. Let's have a quick check. So what I was trying to do is soften the tomatoes, which has worked perfectly, and that's why putting a lid on does help. Now I'm going to add the spices. I'm going a little heavy-handed today, so I've got a tablespoon of ground coriander. I have got a teaspoon of ground cumin, a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of chili powder. And I want this masala to cook a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is cover with the lid and give it last 5 minutes. So 100 ml of boiling water. Oh, smells unbelievable. Lid. Yes! So So one more thing I'm going to add is half a teaspoon of black pepper. I know I want this to taste very deep and earthy, which is why I've removed cinnamon, because it has a slightly sweeter aroma. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of garam masala right now, and I'm going to mix and throw in the chicken. So I'm going to turn the heat on high to add the chicken, which is why I've taken this wide mouth flat pan today, because I want all of them to sit flat. You can use kadhai as well, you can use whatever you want, because I've got it, I've used it. So next step, easy peasy, flatten this out. Remember, your heat is on high right now, so cover and reduce the heat, and I'm going to give this exactly 40 minutes on the timer. And it's literally 5 minutes left on my 40 minutes timer. Just gonna chop up a good handful of coriander. If you're not fond of coriander, first of all, I'm sorry to hear that. But second of all, you can use parsley, or you could just leave the herb out. You don't have to use a herb. See, that's why I didn't add any extra water, only that 100 ml for the masala. But the chicken releases water and moisture, and it just doesn't need extra water. Check the chicken at this point if it's cooked. If your chicken is not cooked, then give it another 5-10 minutes, whatever it needs. This size thighs usually take around 40-45 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let this bubble up, and I'm going to add the coriander and give it a good mix. Just gonna add a little teaspoon of lemon juice. If you have lime, use lime, that should be plenty. Also, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of cream. You can skip this if you want, but it does add so much flavor. Oh, bring it on. Wow, I can't wait to dive into this. Oh my god, the chicken is falling apart, which is wonderful. I only let this cook on high heat for 5 minutes just because I like the gravy to be a bit thicker in this particular curry. Adding the cream just makes it nice. Let's get this out. I'm going in, guys. That is literally falling apart, screaming my name. Wasn't long that I had some breakfast, but cooking this has made me hungry again. It's so hot, smells amazing. Guys, that is so good. That 2 tablespoons of cream just brings it together. There's warmth from the spices. That is amazing. Please do give this a try. Like, share, comment, and I'll see you back with another new recipe. If you haven't subscribed already, then I have no idea what you're waiting for. Bye for now.